Hey, how y'all doing out there? This is Pete. We're over at D.I.Y Auto School today. I've been doing a lot of welding, you might say. Actually, what we've been working on our Mustang over here, the 1968 Mustang. Let's go ahead and take a look at that before we get on with this wonderful and fabulous Harbor Freight video review that I'm going to show you.
Welcome to D.I.Y Automotive School with my friend Pete and Minnie, the body shop girl. It's everything you need to know about cars and more.
So what we just got done doing is installing this full quarter panel. Now we didn't just do the quarter panel alone. We also did our tubs. We got many tubs on this. We did the inner and outer fender well itself. And if we come look inside the trunk, we also did the floor and floor extension on this. And then also we went ahead and put in the rear tail light panel floor extension. You can see that. So we did a lot of stuff to this car as far as welding goes and fabrication. But what I like to do when I'm welding, I like to use a flashlight. And what I'm talking about, I'll go ahead and take a flashlight when I'm welding. I'll go ahead and turn it on, and then of course it has to be a nice magnetic one, and then we'll do that. And you can see it just makes it a lot easier for you. You can see better, and it's a real helpful hand when you have a little flashlight when you're welding, such as this. But I like to have the LED super bright ones. Now, the one we're looking at here is a snap-on. I want everybody to look at that. Okay, that's a snap-on light. It's got two levels on it. There's one, two, and then off. This light right here costs $75. That's a $75 flashlight. If we look at this one right here, this is a Harbor Freight cheapo. I would use this probably for a outdoor light, possibly over your door maybe, entrance door, and it might be dark out and you need to get in. Because this one, let me find the switch on this. This one, you can kind of see, it's bright, but not really that bright. And for what I'm using it for, you can kind of see it doesn't really shine. So let's go ahead and look at this one, and you can see when I turn that one on, yeah, it's twice as bright compared to this. Okay, so yeah. Anyway, this is a nice one to have for my toolbox, and anybody that is a mechanic or possibly, you know, restores cars like my friend Pete, or just does hobby work in their house, they always like to have a good light. Kind of like what you're looking at right here. It's always good to have a good light to make sure that you're doing it right. Because if we're not doing it right, we aren't doing it at all. So what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about what's sitting on that shelf right there. Now what I'm talking about is this 750 lumens LUMENS Pocket Flashlight. Now, I want you to look at this closely. This is the package that it comes in. I already went ahead and opened the package. We'll go ahead and put it in there just so I can kind of show it off to you. So when you buy it, of course, back here it comes with a USB cord. This is a rechargeable flashlight, and it lasts up to 5 hours charge time on it. It's also a 3-in-1 flashlight. That means there's 3 different levels on this flashlight. I'm going to show you that. It's called the Pocket Floodlight. And then, let's go ahead and read this. It says 360-degree rotating head. Okay, it's got this magnetic arm. This rotates 360 degrees. Very, very economical, very compatible to doing what I need to do with it. So we're going to go ahead and open that up. Like I said, I've already opened this, and you can see that's the size of my palm of my hand. And I might say I got pretty big hands here, so that's the size of the palm of my hand. Now, I've only used this flashlight once, all right? I've only used it one time, and it lasted me all day long, straight out of the package, and then I recharged it up, and it took approximately 2 hours to charge it, hour and a half. The magnet, I will say, is very strong. It'll stick basically to anything. And I'm going to go ahead and show you this flashlight now. This is a snap-on flashlight. This is a snap-on flashlight, basically the same thing as this. And if you look really close, you can see that the light on the Harbor Freight is actually bigger than the snap-on one. You can see that. You can see that the head, the eyeball of the flashlight itself is bigger than the snap-on. Did I tell you the price on the snap-on? I don't think I have yet. I'm going to go ahead and tell you. This flashlight that you're looking at right here, this flashlight from Snap-on is $100. That's a $100 flashlight. This one right here costs $75 at Snap-on. I wish Harbor Freight would come out with some of these, because they would sell out on them. This is Snap-on's most popular flashlight. But this is a $75 flashlight. And then, if we look at these ones, this is another Snap-on flashlight. And you can see that I use these a lot. I don't mess around. Okay? This one here is $75. So we got 3 Snap-ons. One's $100, 2 are $75. And then we got the Braun, which is basically a Harbor Freight item only distributor at Harbor Freight. On sale, this flashlight was $20. Regular price is $30. I'm going to go ahead and do a little test on these 2 lights here. We're going to take these 2 and get them out of here. All right? I'm going to do a little test on these, and we're going to see what the difference is between the on sale $20 job versus the not on sale, you ain't getting no special deal, stick it in your fucking ass, Snap-on, $100 plus tax flashlight right there. So we got the Snap-on light right here. We're going to go ahead and angle that out. I don't want to hit the camera exactly with it. And when I push this button in one time, there is the Snap-on light. That's the Snap-on light, what you're looking at. And it's very bright. It does do a good job, and it has a high quality light. But when you watch me, I'm going to push it in one time, and it's off. It's a single on and off flashlight, nothing special, but it is a very bright flashlight. And when we turn it on, you can see it's also got a power gauge on it, and it tells you right on the back of it, you can see that clearly, that it has the power meter and how much power you got left on that light. Now that we've seen what the Snap-on does, it's a basic on and off $100 flashlight. You got to pay taxes on it. You're not getting any special deal with that. We're going to walk over here and we're going to look at the Braun flashlight. The Braun flashlight is $20 on sale. Normal price is $30 plus your tax. Let's go ahead and see what this light does that makes it a more spectacular and more awesome flashlight than the Snap-on. I'm going to reach back here and push my button. You can see that's our first level right there. We got another level right there. And then we got another level right there. This is our Braun. It's got 3 flashlights in one. This is our snap-on. It's an on deal and it's an off deal. That's it. On, off. The Braun flashlight, let me turn it off, is 1, 2, 3 levels. Let me do that again. 1, 2, 3 levels. Okay, can you see that? 1, 2, 3 levels. Do you see the deal? Is that a good deal, my friend Pete? Should I buy that Braun? Yes, you should. This is a high quality flashlight. It's a pocket floodlight. You can put this in your vehicle. You can keep that in your vehicle for an emergency use situation if you want. You can use it for mechanic work. You can use it for basically anything you want. If the lights go out in your house, turn that light on full blast, and it's a done deal. The Snap-on one, it's a great flashlight, but I gave $100 for this flashlight. $100, all right? And it's got 1 level, that's it, $100. This is our 3-level job, 1, 2, 3, 750 lumina. I mean, you know, I don't know how many times I got to say that. What I do got to say, though, is it's really a bump up from Snap-on. Another situation that says, okay, let me get that right there. Another situation that says Snap-on is giving us the RAM, while the Braun is giving us the jam. If that makes any sense. This is Pete, my friend Pete, your friend Pete over here at DIY Auto School, giving you tech tips, helpful hints, and things that you should really consider on in the situation we're in these days. Who wants to pay $100+ for a flashlight when the real deal is right here? Take it easy, we'll see you later, and hopefully, if you need a light, go to Harbor Freight, buy the light, because if you don't have the light, then you aren't doing it right. Take it easy.
Thanks for watching D.I.Y. Automotive School. Classes don't stop till you know everything.